Are you or someone you care about deeply terrified of taking the leap into a serious relationship? Are you feeling like your heart may shatter at any moment? You are not alone. Today, we're uncovering the hidden reasons behind this fear and sharing powerful strategies to break free from its grip. Stick around until the end of this video and you're going to discover how you can turn commitment anxiety into confidence and build the loving relationship you truly deserve. So what does the fear of commitment really mean? It's that anxiety or hesitation that arises when you think about making a long-term commitment in a relationship. It often comes from various triggers like past trauma, seeing unhealthy relationships, or personal insecurities. Whether you're navigating a new relationship or reflecting on past experiences, commitment fears can really hold you back from deep and meaningful connections. So let's unpack this together. So how can you recognize if you or your significant other has a fear of commitment? Let's talk about those common signs. The first is avoiding deep conversations about the future. Perhaps this is something that you're familiar with when you're with someone who simply is dancing around this topic of future plans. Perhaps they're not comfortable talking about introducing each other to families or future trips, or even what they would want in a marriage. Another sign is when you are keeping your partner at a distance emotionally. You perhaps have no issue connecting with them physically, but you're not comfortable really opening up and having that emotional connection. Another sign is finding reasons to delay serious discussions like moving in together or even getting married. If you constantly are trying to kick the can down the road, or you're just shying away from these conversations without being able to articulate why, it may be a red flag in that sense. If any of this resonates with you, know that you are not alone. Many individuals struggle with commitment simply because we are in a society where commitment in marriage and in relationships is not seen necessarily as something that we should strive for. And unfortunately, these assumptions have a profound impact on the well-being of couples and relationships. So let's talk about how this fear can actually affect relationships. It can lead to misunderstandings, it can lead to hurt feelings, and ultimately the end of meaningful connection. Additionally, unresolved commitment issues can really hinder your personal growth and your long-term happiness. I coached a lady named Susan, whose boyfriend struggled with commitment fear. Things were really good, but from time to time, he second-guessed their relationship, which created a lot of tension, and he would feel the need to pull away. Eventually, she realized that she needed to confront his fears of commitment, and it led to a breakthrough in their relationship. Now they are married, but it wouldn't have happened unless she valued herself and walked away. And as she was able to do so, he finally came to terms with the fact that he needed to address his unresolved traumas. Although he was aware that he had a fear of commitment, he simply couldn't get over the hump and get the support, the coaching that he needed. But the reality that he could lose her, this woman that he was so happy with, that he loved, motivated him to do the work. And I am sure that you've experienced something similar. And don't be afraid to share in the comment sections what you have learned and how this fear of commitment has plagued your relationship. So let's talk about how we can overcome this fear. Here are some practical strategies. First, self-reflection. Take time to understand your fears or your significant other's fears and what the triggers are. The more you're clear about this, the easier it will be to put a plan in place to address them. Second is open communication. Talk to your partner about your feelings. Talk to your partner about what you've observed, and do so in a way where there's no finger pointing, no blaming. You are a unit trying to advance in a unified, fulfilled way. Transparency fosters trust. So the more transparent you are while being mindful of their feelings, of their needs, and their struggles, will enable you guys to pull in the same direction. Also, think about gradual exposure. We want to take small steps towards commitment. Perhaps you can start with simple decisions together. Don't immediately talk about what moving in will look like and what marriage will look like and what your needs and expectations are, but think about daily small steps that can help each other really commit to this process of building the relationship that you truly want. You can also consider coaching help. Sometimes coaching can provide valuable tools to navigate these feelings in a safe and powerful way. I am here to work with you. Sometimes coaching can be the missing link, and having someone with experience to hold your hand and to walk you through this process while developing tools in a safe environment can be a game changer. I'm here to work with you and for you, alone or with your partner, to help you take that next step in your relationship in a healthy way. Now let's focus on building trust, because trust is a crucial element when it comes to overcoming fears. You need to seek to create a safe space where both partners can express their feelings without judgment. It's about learning to reassure each other and reinforcing your bond. To do so, you want to set realistic expectations. It's essential that you make sure that no relationship is perfect. Don't compare your relationship to other relationships, your friends, or what you see on TV. You are exactly where you're meant to be. So how do we take that next step together in harmony? It's also very important for you to realize that commitment doesn't mean losing your individuality. Talk with this person that you love about your intentions and reassure them of your feelings and your support. The more we learn to encourage and empower each other, the more we will be equipped to overcome the fear of commitment. Remember that overcoming fear of commitment is a journey. You have to be proactive and you have to take small steps and have a vision of what you are trying to achieve. But at the same time, you have to be patient with yourself and with each other. Please don't hesitate to share your thoughts or your questions with me in the comment section below. Let's support each other through this, because it's not easy. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn on your notifications for more content about relationships and personal growth. Your support means a lot, and together we fight the good fight. We've covered a lot in this video, from understanding the fear of commitment to practical strategies for overcoming this fear. Remember, it's about taking small steps and being open with your partner. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you very soon for more insights on how we can be happily committed.